please subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video.
Let's get some analysis going with Santosh Hirdesai of SBICAP Securities in this. Santosh, your thoughts? I mean, as Anisha has been pointing out, the problem is that execution hasn't added up in numbers. Do you expect that to start kicking in this year?
Yeah, certainly. I think what has happened is FY17 and FY18 has seen a lot of big ticket orders coming in, right? So we are looking at average order size now in the range of about 3,000 to 4,000 crores. So a lot of these big ticket projects certainly need some time before they actually kick in terms of the revenue profile. And the revenue model has largely shifted towards redevelopment projects where the revenue generation has to happen. The cash flows have to happen from monetization of these projects. That will aid the execution of the projects. So while the monetization has just kicked in, we have seen a lot of monetization happen at the land parcels in Delhi. I think you should start seeing in some revenue flow of that reflecting starting Q1 as the management is guided for about a 25 to 30% uptick in the revenue profile.
But is this a trigger enough for the stock to reclaim, the highs? I mean, between 2016 and 2018, it was a dream run for them. But since then, it's all downhill. You think any of these triggers are enough for the stock to get back to that 140 level?
Well, certainly. FY16 to 18, I think the rally in the stock was largely driven by the order inflows. And now we're talking about a 10 to 12x sort of number in terms of the trailing book-to-bill ratios. But the market has slightly got impatient with the numbers not trickling into the revenue uptick because the order flow has been phenomenal, although the revenue flow hasn't been reflecting that number. But once that starts trickling in, I think the market should start revisiting the earlier multiples for the stock.
This company also keeps talking about a lot of other things that it is getting into or will get into. I mean, that includes affordable housing, that includes there's always this constant chatter about them becoming the noted agency to also look at certain, properties that are seized by different enforcement agencies, and maybe they should be the ones who are handling all this. How do you view some of these potential developments?
Right. So I think what NBCC has picked up, as against a lot of these peers, is the fact that NBCC has been able to demonstrate the redevelopment projects, and that's been the template which I think most government, entities, including the state governments, are looking at, for some of these monetization and execution of the key projects. Right. When you're talking about land parcels available, the 6 PSUs, monetization of the land parcels, and then thereby having these affordable houses being done. I think the template demonstrated by NBCC in this case actually holds a key, and that model is likely going to be replicated across multiple states and by multiple PSUs.
So what's your long-term target? I'm sorry, I didn't get that.
So we are at about 109 rupees right now. That offers a meaningful 30% upside. However, I would advise that, it's slightly got to be a little patient with this name. As I said, the delay could also be probably a quarter or two before the actual numbers start flowing in.
Okay, Santosh, thanks a lot. I guess in this market, you can't do anything but be patient.